friends, it's Nancy. We're going to do another hashtag the big book of ideas, and I am not sure how this is going to work out. I haven't quite got it figured. So what I want to do is make a TipOut pocket that is inspired by an Instagram that I saw quite some time ago by Pretty Paper Dreams. So I've chosen some vintage handkerchiefs that have sort of a scalloped edge. This one, if I knew I had this one when I made that tulip journal. This one has one corner that's scalloped. This one's pretty. This one's a sheer one, and I made a tip out, but I did not make it a pocket, so it's not that exciting. All right, what I have here is a vintage handkerchief. It's got some stains. It was probably folded in a drawer for 1 million years. Never saw the light of day. I'm going to cut it into quarters. So it might be a little less or a little more than quarters. I'm just trying to follow this line that's in the pattern, the printed pattern. Okay. More or less. Okay, now start with this one. So the first thing I want to do is just put a little glue here. So I can turn down the edge. So it won't fray. Okay. Now I am going to get a piece of cardstock. I think I'm going to stitch that. Hang on. Okay, got that stitched there. Now, I've got a piece of card here. And I will turn it upside down. I'm going to use art glitter glue. Around the edge. And the reason I'm using that instead of fabric glue is, say it with me, it dries clear. Make sure you're gluing the wrong side of the fabric, not the correct brightly colored side. Okay. just going to use some of this because that will be flipped under for part of the sewing. Okay, now not seeing what I want, but I will find a ruler and cut that off. And my goal now is I'm going to follow along the scallop with my sewing machine and then back up this side to make sure that's flat. But before I do that, I'm gonna just maybe let's do 4.5 inches instead of as wide as it is. Okay. And there, I know what line to follow when I sew. Ready? That took almost no time at all. So I will bring this to the back. Give that a double knot. This one's not as important because it's going to be glued down. Thread is wound around itself. Okay. Now, remember I just used glue stick to put that down? I'm just going to peel that away, about halfway towards that line of stitching. And I'm going to cut some of that out so we can reduce some of the bulk. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to trim off the cardboard. Just be careful you're not cutting the handkerchief, that you're just cutting the paper. Love it. Where's the book? Move it a little farther away from. I like that. time I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. Now, I think I'm going to use a recipe card in there. Let me see what I got. Okay, so let's find a pencil. Today is the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. So this is, let's call it retro Hankie TipOut / pocket. Inspired by Instagram's pretty paper dreams. I'll put the link below to this project. There we go. Now, of course, I can do some more embellishing here. Add some buttons, some ribbon, clip on a photo, and then on this side, just to make this look a little tidier, press in some of those holes. I should have done that on the desk before I glued it on, but you know how it is. And so there's a place to put a picture or a recipe or some journaling. Put a handwritten letter in there. Maybe some of those old, you know, the Betty Crocker recipes. Those are fun too. Okay, well, I hope you thought this was a good project and you will not hesitate to give it a shot. I'm going to use up my pieces that I've already cut so that they won't go to waste. Take care. Come on back soon. We'll do another big book of ideas project so we can get this book all filled up. And please give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.